Hi guys, it's Allison Blankenship, your Tupperware lady, and I think it's movie night. So I've got my pajamas on and it's time for us to make some snacks. I don't know about you guys, but I always like snacks when it's time to watch a movie. So we've gotten comfy, we're ready to get our snacks made, and I have already started on cutting up some lemons and some strawberries. Now, what we're going to do with these, we have a 2-quart infusion pitcher. If you've not seen the infusion pitcher, it's pretty awesome. It has this little colander in it, which actually comes off. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our strawberries and our lemons in here. And then you fill it up with water and you set it in the fridge. And as your water and your fruit is in that water soaking, it infuses it with the flavor. So we're going to have some strawberry lemonade, or if you don't want to add sugar to it, you can have just some infused waters, just some flavored water for you. Now, I've already put it back together again, just like this. So whenever I like to do mine overnight, you can leave yours however long you want to. And whenever you want to take it off, just remove your colander, just twist. You can pour the fruit out, you know, or whatever you want to do with your fruit, you can get rid of it. Then your lid just goes right back on there. Now, this actually will seal up where it is, I mean, airtight on there. And look, let me show you this. This little button right here is actually helps to unseal it. So if you're pulling up really hard, then this will help to unseal it, and there you can just push it down. And if you want more coming out, you can do it just like that. And let me show you this that goes along with it, because funny story, we had a consultant sell this, and she sold it to a lady and her husband dropped it and it came apart. See how this comes apart when he dropped it? He thought he broke it. So he super glued it all back together again and he thought he fixed it. Well, then she called and she said, I think something's broken, something's wrong with it because I can't get it apart to clean it anymore. And then the story came out that her husband had helped her out and actually super glued her pieces together again. And so if it comes apart, it is not broken. It's actually meant to do that so that you can wash all pieces of it in the dishwasher. So we just put this down in here, fill it up with water, put it in the fridge, and we have our strawberry lemonade going. So that's something to drink. Now, I also wanted to show you, these cutting boards are in the catalog. They are wonderful. I love to use these cutting boards, and aren't they beautiful? I love this color. Let me show you a side that's not dirty, that I love these cutting boards. Also, these knives are super sharp. They're stainless steel. You don't want to wash them in your dishwasher. You want to hand wash only. And they come with the cover that goes on it. They'll come with a protective cover. And we learned from a chef to always put your cover back on, even if you're storing it in the drawer, because that will help your knives to stay sharper longer. But we also have a knife sharpener if they do start to dull. If someone forgets to put their cover on it, puts it back in the drawer, and they start to dull, then we do also sell a knife sharpener. Now, we're going to go on. I hope you guys are ready for movie night, because I'm telling you, we've got some goodies coming up. Now, I want to show you our modular mate right here. I use this as a table to so that things can sit higher for you to see. So I just want to show you this first. I have chips in this one, and see how it's clear on the sides? That means when I look up in my cabinet, I can always see how much I have left and if I need to add this to the grocery list. And obviously, I'm about ready to add it to my grocery list. But with keeping them in the modular mate, that means that every chip stays very fresh and crisp right to the last one, and I don't have to worry about throwing away the pieces of the ends of bags and that just get thrown up in the cabinet, rolled up, you know, wadded up, whatever. And they're in here and they're fresh, and so it actually saves us money because I don't have to buy as often. And crackers, they're wonderful in this. They will stay just as fresh as when you open them. Also, the great thing about this, it organizes your cabinets, and you actually, when you use these, have more room in your cabinets because it organizes and they stack right on top of each other. They're made to stack. And we have all different shapes, all different sizes. We have the ovals, we have the squares, we have rectangles. And so no matter sorry guys, no matter how deep your cabinet is, we will have something that will fit it and that will stack in there very nice and easy. I'm telling you, we just went camping the other night, and whenever I went, I just pulled my modular mitts straight out of my cabinet, put them in my camper, and I knew, because they are airtight and liquid tight, that nothing was going to get in there. No matter where we were camping at, that my food was going to be safe and stored properly. And so I'm telling you, these are amazing. I love them. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is I have made, I've already started, because I am at my dining room table. My kitchen is not set up where I can film easily in there, so you guys wouldn't be able to see me very well. So I'm at my dining room table, and I started in our stack cooker some melted butter. It's already melted in here, and we're going to make some popcorn in the stack cooker. Now, this stack cooker, this is one of my absolute favorite pieces of Tupperware. I've had a stack cooker, not this one. I have another one. I actually have two. That it's actually red or a maroon color, and I've had it for 20 years, guys. 20 years, and it still looks just as good. But I use the blue one because the blue one is what's in the catalog now for you guys to see, but we use the other one all the time. So it comes with the 3-quart. It also comes with this lid that goes on top of it, and it will also double as another bowl for you, and it's 3/4 of a quart is what this is. Now, you can cook in this. You can cook your stir-fried vegetables in here. You can make it, I've made an apple crumble in here, made cornbread in here. There's so many different things that you can cook in here, because the stack cooker is made to be able to stack all the pieces up and cook in your microwave at one time. Now, not only are you saving electricity, because, I mean, can you imagine not having to use your oven or your stove to cook on? And just cooking in your microwave, it's not going to heat up your house. And, you know, when it's 100 degrees outside, like it tends to get in Oklahoma in the summer, we don't have to cool our house back down. The other great thing about cooking in the microwave is microwaves actually are healthier for you to cook in. And because microwaves attack your fat, your sugar, and then your water. So they're kind of like me, you know, have fat and sugar than water. And so they attack those first. And when they break those down, it makes it to where it's leaner and healthier for you to eat. Now, microwaves are they're about 3 inches long. But they only go in about as far as your finger. So you can see about how far it would go in. Now, we have 2 other pieces that go with this. We have the cone, which can be set in the bottom of this 3-quart one to make a cake. You can make this like a bun, and I make cakes in this all the time. I actually love I have a chocolate lava cake, a molten lava cake that I make in it that is super simple, 9 minutes, and it's done. And but you can cook any cake in this in the microwave in just a matter of minutes. Now, the other thing it comes with is it comes with a colander piece that's just like this. This is what we use to cook our ground beef in and do crumbled sausage in it. I've done meatloaf in it. I've done so many things in here. Frozen. I mean, you can just put frozen chicken breast in here and cook it. Whenever I cook with my colander, with my meat, I always put this one underneath to catch the grease or any fat that drains off. Now, this is a 1 3/4 of a quart, and it will catch anything that comes off, keeps it drained, especially like when I done the meatloaf in here. Everything was drained off. I didn't have to worry about it trying to spill out of the pan when I was trying to drain the grease off as it cooked. All it did when we were done is we picked it up, and you can actually serve in these, guys. They're beautiful, and they're made of just a very hard plastic that is not going to stain. It's not going to chip. You know, you can even make your Christmas candies in here. If you know how hot peanut brittle and things like that get, guys, it's not going to hurt it. You can cook it in here. It's not going to scratch it, stain it, hurt it at all. And when you're done, you throw them in the dishwasher. I mean, you cannot get much better than that. So you can stack up a full 3-course meal. I have done like stir-fried vegetables on the top. We've done sweet and sour chicken in the middle. We've done our rice on the bottom, stacked it all up, cooked it in the microwave for 20 minutes, and we were done. Guys, you can set that microwave and walk away, and you know it's going to turn off whenever you're done. You don't have to worry about it burning. I'm telling you, fantastic. But all of that to say, we're going to do popcorn in it today. So I'm telling you, it's a versatile. You can do anything with it. So we've got 4 tablespoons of butter already melted in here. And then we're going to cover the bottom of the stack cooker. It's going to take about 3/4 of a cup. Yeah, we're going to do about 3/4 of a cup of just your regular popcorn that you buy at the grocery store. Also, as you see, store it in a modular mate so that it stays fresh and as we eat it, because popcorn is one of our absolute favorite snacks around here. And I mean, you can't watch a movie without popcorn, so we're going to make our popcorn. My daughter is going to help me out since I'm at the kitchen table and not by my microwave. She's going to go put this in the microwave with the lid on just like this. Now guys, what I didn't mention was the handles are out a stay cool handle, so when she takes this out of the microwave, I do not have to worry about it burning her as long as she keeps her fingers on the stay cool handles. They're not going to be hot. And another thing, as you lift up the lid after it's cooked, always open away from you so that the steam goes away. You want to make sure that steam goes away and not in your face. You do not want steam in your face. So I'll show you that again whenever she's done. So 4 minutes in the microwave, and we'll listen for it. And if it starts, because every microwave is a little bit different, I'm telling you, I think from time to time it's a little bit different. But if it starts to stop popping, then we will take it out at that point. But we're going to go on because I have more to show you. So next up, we are going to make a salsa. I mean, chips and salsa for a movie. You've got to have snacks. So I'm going to show you the Power Chef. Now, the Power Chef is absolutely one of my favorite pieces that we have for prepping in the kitchen, because it will do just about anything. Sorry guys, I have to lean over and find my lid to my Power Chef. I had it set to the side. I couldn't reach it. Now, the lid right here, this is the motor. This is the motor. Well, if I don't put it on there, it won't make that noise. But this is a pull cord. It is not electric. You do not have to use electric. We took it with us camping so I could make salsa while we were out camping. It has a colander that comes with it. And it also, right on the colander, see that little spot right there? That is where the funnel goes, right here. Now, you can use this funnel, if you see in there, you can actually turn it to where it will not drain, or you can make it to where it will drain. This is great for using for your salad dressings, for your pestos, for your mayonnaise, anything like that that you need to drizzle oil or anything in. This is great for that. But I always tell everybody, if you are not using that funnel, be sure that little hole is closed, because if it is not closed, little bits of food could come up and get into your face, and you don't want that. And I don't want that. So we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure that is closed. Now, it comes with a blade and it comes with a cover. And when that blade is not inside your Power Chef, you need to make sure that that is on there, because guys, these are as sharp as a scalpel and it will cut you. So I always make sure, even if it's dirty, put that on there before you stick it over by the sink, and do not put this down in your dishwater, because guys, I don't want anybody reaching for it and accidentally grabbing that blade, and that would be horrible because they're super, super sharp. Now, when you pull this cord with an onion, I'm telling you, you'll see in just a second, it will chop an onion in a matter of just, seconds. It is so fast. It also comes with a paddle. Now, the paddle is great for any of your thinner batters, like cake mixes, pancake mixes, waffles. I've used it to mix up, like when I have a lot of scrambled eggs I'm going to do, I just crack them in here and mix it up real good. And then you can also do your own Cool Whip or meringues with it. I'm talking super fast and easy for this. But right now, we're going to use it for salsa. So I am going to use our cutting board that I just used, and we'll just flip it over. We're going to use the other end, and we are going to cut this onion up. Now, this onion, I don't like a whole lot of onion in mine. I only like about 1/4 of an onion in mine, and so that's why I don't use a whole lot of the onion, and because I just don't like it in mine. So we're just going to peel this off. We're just going to use a little bit of it. Let me get that layer right there off. And then I'm going to cut it in half. If I can get that little piece of off of there. All right. And we're just going to drop it down in there. And that's it. We're going to drop it. And then I'm going to let you see how quickly we can chop this onion, because I'm telling you, it is super fast in there. All right, you ready? Look at that. See it? In there. Whoop. About to drop one out. I forgot where the camera is at. You couldn't see very well, could you? Look at that. Chopped up in there. Okay. So I'm going to set that blade back up. What we're going to do is we're going to open up 1 can of Rotel. I'm going to use our can opener. Now, our can opener is, I love this can opener because it is one that actually separates the lid of the can, the top from the sides. And I never realized that they were held together with just glue. But if this one will open up, sometimes you can see the glue whenever it opens up, and you do not want anything sharp to where it's going to cut you. Now, one of the things that I absolutely love about this can opener, and I'll show you on the next one because that one is done. Oh, is our popcorn done? Yay! All right, let's set this to the side. Look, you can just pick it up and move it around, and you don't have to worry about it falling. Okay. Sister, thank you very much. Let's see our popcorn. Are you guys ready? You ready to see our popcorn? Remember, open the lid away from you and watch the steam. Look at that. It looks wonderful. Yum, it looks so good. Yes. Now, just put whatever you want to. My kids like different kinds of seasonings. Sometimes they do ranch on there. We have a ranch. We have like a kettle corn seasoning. We have all kinds of seasonings that you can put on there. So, whatever kind that you like, you may put on there. But back to what we were doing. Now we were making salsa. And in that popcorn, we can, you can use a big bowl to sit that in for everybody to get out of. That. Oh, I got sidetracked with the popcorn. I forgot. You can see, can you see that a little bit on there? That little bit of glue? Maybe the next one will have it. I got sidetracked and forgot I was going to show you the glue. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got our can of Rotel. Now we're going to do a can of diced tomatoes. And you can have any kind of diced tomatoes you want. They can be regular diced tomatoes. They can be petite diced tomatoes. They can be any of that. But, well, if I can get these on here. I'm telling y'all, doing this up high is a little bit different than doing it where you can actually reach everything. But what I was going to show you, one of my favorite things about this can opener, look, if you have arthritis or if your hands, if you have a hard time turning anything, you don't have to actually twist the top. You can grab the base of it and just twist that around so that it's very easy for you. Now, I just felt it. It was real easy, so it's done. Now, also, what the other one didn't need that I will show you, it has a pair of like pliers right here. So those pliers you can set right on the edge. They'll grab a hold and pull. Now, see if you can see this glue. Did you see that glue on there? And you can pull up. And you don't have to worry about any sharp edges. Nothing is going to cut you at all on there. And guys, you don't have to worry about the lid falling down in there. Because you know a regular electric can opener, as it opens and the lid falls down in there. Can you imagine at the warehouses all the little rodents and things that crawl and bugs that crawl across that lid and then it falls down in your food? Nobody likes that. Nobody wants that to happen. So I use that one just to keep it out. And I mean, I love it. It's one of my favorite. And my son's, I'm telling you, he loves that can opener. Loves it, loves it. You know what I forgot? I forgot to grab a spoon. Let me see. And I do not have one. Okay, so we're going to improvise. Did you ever do that? Just improvise? I put about a tablespoon, which I know a tablespoon is, there are 4 tablespoons and 1/4 of a cup. So we're just going to improvise right there. We're going to put our seasonings down in here. Now, this is a salsa seasoning. It's a Mrs. Wages from the canning aisle, actually. And it is the one that I have found that we really, really like. And it tastes just like a Mexican restaurant. And so, I mean, if you like salsa, I'm telling you, this is the recipe you need to try. Love it. Okay, all we're going to do now, do some pulls. And we're going to have salsa, guys. Chips and salsa. Alright. I myself I don't like a lot of chunks in there, so I try not to make it quite as chunky. But guys, look at that salsa. I wish you were here. I wish you could smell it. It smells wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. So now that our salsa is finished, all we'll do, I have this set of, it's our chip and dip set right here. Now, let me show you what's wonderful about the chip and dip set. It comes with 2. We can put salsa in one, and if you want to put guac in the other, you can put you some guacamole in there, and you can have either. They seal up, so you can have them in the fridge and ready to go. Pop them in here. This is beautiful. I love putting chips in here. Also, it comes with a lid that goes on it. Now, that will seal it up for the chips. I wouldn't leave the chips in there overnight or anything like that, but I mean, that's perfect as you're getting ready for the party. But also, it can double as a tray. So if you want to do a meat tray or anything like that, vegetable tray, guys, you can have that and have that set into the side. Have your chips and salsa right here. Now you can either set your dip right in front of it, because on this chip and dip set you can do that, or you can set your dips in it just like this. Either way, however you want to do it. You can set it there. You can put them over here. I mean, when they're on there too. Let me tell you. Look at that. Just like that, guys. I mean, has the lid, everything. The seal it up. Fantastic. I love that one. That one didn't seal it. If I take it off there. Now I can properly seal it up. I don't know if you didn't know this. Whenever you seal up Tupperware, guys, I always tell my kids like it's like walking a dog. I put my thumbs on the back and I walk my thumbs around, and that way I know that it seals on there properly. But I'm just going to set them off and set them down in there. That's the way I like to store it. That way I know the pieces are together. So our chips and our salsa is ready to go. Now, I have, oh, and also, right here, I about forgot to show you, our goodie bowl right here. Look at this serving tray. Okay, I know you've all seen the serving tray used as for fruits, and you have your fruits and your dips in the middle, or your vegetables, and you have your ranch in the middle, things like that. But guys, look what I made for you for our movie night. Are you ready for this? Oh, look at all the candy. Look at this. I mean, you cannot watch movies without some candy, right? And there's something for everybody right here. We've got some Airheads. We've got some peanuts. We've got some Whoppers and M&Ms and Starburst and Werthers. And we've got some licorice. I'm telling you, right here, this is the goodie tray right there. Now, this will also, if I didn't have candy in here and I wanted to keep something cool, guys, you could put ice in here and put this on the bottom just like that. Put your ice underneath it. And if you wanted to put shrimp in here and your cocktail sauce in the middle, anything like that that you want to keep cold, guys, that will keep it cold. I was going to show you, because the reason I put the peanuts in the middle, it actually has the bowl with the lid that goes with it, with the seal. And I have a, what do I have in here? I have a dip for fruit in here, a fruit dip. That's what I have in here. Because with our party, I love some strawberries and some grapes. So with movies, if you want to be a little healthier and not to gorge on the candy, you can have the strawberries and the grapes and things. Now, I keep my strawberries and grapes in a Fridge Smart. And so the Fridge Smart, if you don't know what a Fridge Smart is, this is like the gem right here. It saves so much money because NASA and Tupperware went together and they researched this and they came up with this. It took them 7 years. 7 years. And what they found was produce breeze. Once you get it from the garden, off the tree, off the vine, it still breathes. And it breathes at different rates. So strawberries, they're a shallow breather. And they made a graph right on here. So you can see right there, strawberries are a shallow breather. The little dot is closed. It's filled in. And so then they made a vent on the top of it. And then they put the little dots up there so that you can make sure that your vent matches whatever fruit or produce you're putting in here. So since the strawberries are a very shallow breather, we want to close that off. So we'll just slide our vent. Well, it's already to the middle, but if it weren't, we would put it in the middle. If it was something, say, we wanted to do, I don't know, corn or broccoli, then we would open it up. So we're going to slide it all the way over and then open it up. If it was something that needed to be, it was a medium breather, like, let's say lettuce and cauliflower, those are medium breathers, then we would slide it all the way over and make sure that it matched and that it was the same so that it could breathe properly. And it makes your produce last 3 times longer. Guys, I've had strawberries last for 3 weeks in there. 3 weeks, not 3 days, 3 weeks. We've had lettuce last for 6 weeks in there. It's amazing and it saves so much money. You don't want the rot drawer. That's what I called mine. It wasn't a crisper. Nothing got crisper in there. It all went there to rot and never be seen again. And I threw out so much money because we never remembered to eat it. But if you want to save your money and not have to buy produce as often, please, I'm telling you, invest in the Fridge Smart because it's going to save you so much money. And you will love them. If you have any more questions about any of that, my number is 918-721-3365. You can text, call me at any time, and I could talk Tupperware all day long. I love Tupperware. And so if you have any questions at all, please call me. Guys, I want to thank my host. Thank you so much for having this party. I've had so much fun. I hope that you learned some new recipes, some new ways to use Tupperware for your movie night. And I hope you enjoy your movie. And guys, she's going to need 2 people to host a party. 2 people that will say, I want some free Tupperware, free half-price Tupperware. Yes, I'm in. Please give me some free Tupperware. If that's you, please give me a call. Let your host know, and she will let me know. I will get a hold of you guys. We'll set you a date, and we'll have a party. And we have different themes now, so you could have a different theme party if you wanted to. It's just totally up to you. And also, I always want to be sure to tell you guys, if you need a little extra money right now, please ask me how to make some money, because you can make money from your own home. We have a $15 sign up right now. And if you don't want to sell Tupperware, if you're just a smart shopper and you like to get a discount on things you buy, if you want to buy your Tupperware at 25 to 35% off for an entire year, please contact me, because right now it's $15 and you can sign up and get 25% off for an entire year. Or you can spend $15, sign up, and make some money. It just is up to you on how you want to do that. You can buy your Christmas gifts for 25% off. I mean, who doesn't love Tupperware for Christmas? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm always thinking Christmas, you know? It doesn't matter if it's July, Christmas in July. But guys, I'm telling you, Tupperware is amazing. And if you have any questions about my job, if you have any questions about any of the products you've seen tonight, or any of the products in the catalog that I didn't get to show tonight, please ask me. I want to say that I've had a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the movie. Bye.